I don't make you happy. All that time you would be complaining. But baby, how come you never call me? But now with MTN, I have a daily voice bundle. I'll call you every day, yeah yo, baby dondolo. MTN voice bundle, yeah yo, baby dondolo. MTN voice bundle, yeah yo, baby dondolo. MTN voice bundle neza bei dondoro okutera network zona tunga dakika 25 arshiringi 10 zonka nyigasta emwe not star ibiri emwe hash otoraneho daily bundle ninga kozesa my MTN app ogambe aha bei dondoro aha kuba kuturi kugamba hamwe twine kizibira MTN enkora n'obushosholeke nibikuratirwa MTN nereberero kitongole cha Uganda Communications Commission.
Abantu nyana bakibale Kagadi Kakumiro na hadi hona mutabaruke habwokuba tyansika arguza egabude obone baletera mibazi yona eyabusireyira ikaranogya Kampala manya Kenya manya Dubai nogitoza hati nurekeraho genda bugenda mu batyansika arguza yona emibaze roho okukebera omubiri gwono kamanya na kyorwaire byona byabusa iwo kwenda kukebera kompyuta kwigule ebinywa kandi inyo bakasitoma babo abakuru inyo bakubahereza special care bakusubuza green tea abeya y'omusubuzi okuterwa mutwe kuterwa omutima ekiriroliro mu mubiri kuruma n'okuzimba ebigere ulcers hanija sukari pressure kusanyarara omusujja ogutakira kuruma omugongo kuruma munda amani gekisajja negekazi toine iwo karwara amaino habokwane oboka bakuletera ombazi gwa amaino okubakweta high quality toothpaste bakusembereza buhereza high hinaiwe buli kya baraza babaho nyamarunda town council kasanyuka bar and lodge kandi kuruga kya kabiri kya kasatu kya kana kya katano kya mukaga hamuna kya sande babakaruguza ha office zabo enkuru ha muhanda gwa kikada waruga ha stand big bank hakona house ne kyapa kibahoja kwa nokirora genda nakasenti kogule mibazi niko bakwijanja bokire abokumanya bikiraho baza nabo ha 0786 13 04 00 na 0740 95 10 23 Yanshi together we share.
For how Chinese bantu baingi muno ohulira kyansimba hano nkwata hamugongo ekifuba kikulemera oburumi munyingo omwo baitu hati wekwata ba for how Chinese bano ni bayijanja banokira kimo ebirwaire no biraga nenkoro yawe yekikugu baine byoma ebya meridian therapy nibikonyera okwigula ebinywa kutereza emigongo alinywa bakusasa nibakumara mu busase bona bwino munyingo hati nywa bakuzimbe bigere mugende mubayikire nibakora handwereza maiso nibajanjaba sukali harusazi okwetaga kusara size okendeza omunyeto gwine oyinekizibu kyo kusanyarara hamuna inywa abateirwe stroke niba batereza ni mugaruka okurungi muno aba for how Chinese hano mukaruguza basange amuhanda gwa kizizi ogugenda ha vision hakyombeko kyakona house haihine ichundiro lya magiteri yaka opposite Millennium Guest House rundi baterera namba zesimu 0 kinana na mnana msanju na msanju asatu na mnana na 0 nkaga na ibiri kinana na isatu anna nemu for how Chinese hamuno bujanja byo burungi.
Esaha zikire msanje zeihangwe ohulirize Kdr 10 fama akaire kanu nikakuleterwa
MTN voice bundles ezikutera network zona habei dondolo migasita 10 ibiri mu hash rundo yekonyeze my MTN app okome mu daily bundle habo kuba butukubaza itwena titukwemerezibwa. MTN Uganda Limited nererwa Uganda Communications Commission.
A very good afternoon. It is exactly 1 p.m. My name is Deo Asiimwe. I welcome you to this broadcast of Kdr News. Now, the detail. Grief has engulfed residents of Maisuka B village in Kiakazihiri sub-county Kivale district after unknown killers attacked one of the homes in the area, leaving 2 children brutally murdered in cold blood. The incident allegedly happened in the wee hours of today morning at around 1 a.m. when the suspected killers attacked the home of Katuye Sepiriani and Rosemel Kaitesi, murdering 2 of their 4 children who were in the house before they fled. The deceased are identified as Ninzaimana Joshua, 13, a senior 1 student at Happy Landes in Muvende district, and Jonan Morenjezi, 9, a primary 2 pupil at Maisuka Primary School in Kiakazhidi sub-county. According to KDR's reporter Joseph Kato, who was at the scene by press time today morning, the suspected killers, who are reported to have been 4 in number, targeted the minors when their parents were away from home, and the killer's motive remain unclear.
Abana bano babirimo bana omunju aboji babiri nabashiki babiri kandi abashiki babiri basoberega kubane bakona hanyuma yo kuhura abatemane babaregane batema abantu abana babiri bo cyo bakuze abo bayiruka abayisiki bano kandi abahonereho niwe umushiki amweta Susabe Jennifer amuna cyo kusima Esther nibo bahonerega batembano kwitiwe abatembano batayirirege amakagano omukiro kandi batewe urugiro maiso batahamu kandi bakolesezega chance yabazeire babana bano yega batali mama wabo Kayitesi Rosemary abegageze mubende kuziga kandi ise wabo bamukuru Cyprian Katuye we akagiye akupakasa omukirombe mubendoko tubalizemu na mama wabagenzi bano babiri iri ibara ryakunhira kuba the prime suspect omukuru Mwesigwa Julius amanyiro munonka college niwe akutebesereza kuba akozire ikikora kino ari ukuba umukazi we nagambire ono omukuru college akaba mukozi waye namukolera baiti ba marire batungo butekeraniza omusigazi ono yagenda ati bwagenda agamba omukazi arugire namubanje mitwaro kenda nena rero busanguno yaguripotinga mwakya manerusi 1 bagwikaramu omukazi omusango yagusinga baiti yamazire gusinga omusigazi ono yatandika kumuherezaga obutumwa bwo kumutinisiriza kumwita ati nawe nikya asinziro yagamba omukuru Julius ono college niwe akozire kikorwa kino. Polisi ya Kibale ye kulembera omukuru Joseph Ayesiga kandi ali OC wa Kibale police station amuna district CID omukuru Nobert Kochum bayikire akichweka ikirangabo kino kibayire bajyanembwa baitu inawe kwasire nyuma ya byona bakwata imitumbi gino babitwara Kibale Center for abakidarisem Joseph Kataboki Netuyasin amuna Joyce Tinka the Great.
Thank you so much, Joseph Kato Waboki and Tinka Julius, for that comprehensive report. Now, we shall bring you more of this story in our subsequent bulletin at 7 p.m. in the evening. Away from that, in the past 3 weeks, floods from really have relentlessly hit in Toroko district, submerging 6 cattle corridor sub-counties. The flood waters have also displaced hundreds of residents who are now facing imminent hunger as vital access roads for food transportation remain cut off. The most affected sub-counties include Bweramule, Butungama, Rebisengo Town Council, Kanara, and parts of Kibuku. Many residents have sought refuge along the raised roadsides and under trees with villages such as Kiraga, Budiba, Masojo, Rwetuhe, Makido, Kichwamba, Kyobe, and Kayaja have been particularly hard hit. Local leaders report that these sub-counties rely on heavily on cattle keeping for the livelihoods, selling milk for purposes of food brought in from Port Portal, noting that all the access roads to these areas have been severely cut off and the food supply. In Taroko District Local Council 5 chairperson William Kasoro has warned of the looming hunger crisis in the district, emphasizing the urgent need to create an emergency road to allow food trucks to deliver supplies to the various markets in Rebisengo town. He has also mentioned that together with the district chief administrative officer, they will follow up on the disaster report to be sent to the Prime Minister's office this week and plan to request emergency funds from the Uganda Road Fund to repair the damaged roads. Unlike in the first flood area this month, which receded within 3 days, this second flood has persisted for about 5 days, continuously overflowing from River Semliki. Revi Single Subcounty Chairperson Christopher Mujungu reports that in Kiraga Parish, 3 out of 4 villages have been completely cut off, forcing residents to flee their homes. He notes that the majority of people in his sub-county are cattle keepers, and for about a week their cows have been stranding in the flood waters, unable to graze, and have already started losing weight. Monica Kyobutunji from Chiobe village says that since Wednesday, she and her family have been living on the roadside connecting Bweramule sub-county and Rivale trading center under harsh conditions. Now, the Reverend Michael Corey has been consecrated as the 5th Bishop of Karamoja Diocese. The event held at Moroto Boma Ground yesterday attracted hundreds of Christian faithful from the region and beyond. The consecration was led by the Archbishop of the Church of Uganda, the Right Reverend Stephen Kazimba Mugalu, who called for unity and peace in the region. He urged the congregation to support their new bishop in the mission to nurture the spiritual growth of the diocese. Prominent leaders graced the ceremony, including Vice President, retired Major Jessica Alupo, who represented the President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. She conveyed the President's congratulations and expressed his support for Bishop Corey as he assumes his new spiritual leadership role. The President also pledged to work closely with the Bishop to eradicate poverty in the Karamoja sub-region at the grassroots level and to promote economic development. In his first address as Bishop, Bishop Corey expressed his gratitude and commitment to serving the people of Karamoja, emphasizing the need for continued faith, hope, and collaboration to achieve both spiritual and social development in the region. In a speech announcement during the ceremony, Vice President Jessica Alupo revealed that the new bishop will receive a car from the government to assist him in his duties, inviting Bishop Corey to Kampala, where he would receive the car. Bishop Michael Corey takes over the mantle of leadership from Bishop Joseph Bishop Abura, who has served as Bishop of Karamoja Diocese since 2006. Away from that, the Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs, Jacob Obothobot, has stepped in to stop Tororo local governments from soliciting funds from sub-counties to finance the farewell party for the outgoing district resident commissioner. Minister Obothobot has cited the already strained revenues of the lower local administrative units as a key reason for his intervention, assuring that he will personally fund the event, sparing the sub-counties from any financial burden. The minister commends the outgoing RDC, Nixon Owoli, as the best in Tororo's history. He praises Owori for his calm demeanor, maturity, focus, sobriety, and down-to-earth nature, highlighting his crucial role in restoring peace and unity during his 6 years of service in the district. Owole has been transferred to Koboko in West Nile, prompting Tororo district leadership to organize a farewell party in his honor, and the event is scheduled for Thursday this week. Previously, Tororo district chairperson John Okea had instructed each sub-county to contribute 100,000 shillings towards the farewell event. However, this directive was met with criticism from the sub-county leaders and the members of the public, who argues who argued that the demand was unfair given the limited resources available.
Okyahuliriza makuru mu lunyoro lutoro ha 10 Kdr. You are still listening to Kdr News Broadcast. This is the news on the international scene.
For the news on the international scene, Israel has said it carried out a wave of preemptive strikes across southern Lebanon to thwart a large-scale rocket and drone attack by Hezbollah. Israel's military says that the jet destroyed thousands of Iran-backed armed groups' rocket launches yesterday morning. Hezbollah and its allies say 3 fighters had been killed, noting that it managed to fire 320 rockets and drones at Israel in retaliation for the assassination of a senior commander. According to Israel's military, 1 Israeli Navy soldier was killed. The US says it is working to avoid any further escalation after 10 months of hostilities that have raised fears of an all-out war. There have been almost daily exchanges of fire across the Israel-Lebanon border since the day after the start of the war between Israel and Hamas on Gaza on 7th of October last year. Dear listener, it is 13 minutes past 1 p.m. As I wind up the newscast, a quick look at the top stories once more. 2 children brutally murdered by unknown assailants in Kibale. River Semliki floods leave thousands out in the cold. Reverend Michael Corey consecrated as 5th Bishop of Karamoja Diocese, and Israel and Hezbollah exchange heavy fire in major escalation. That's it. My name is Deo Asiimwe. I wish you the best of your lunch and a happy week.
From all over the world, local, regional, national and international, Kdr FM brings you all the stories. Kdr FM News, world's proudly sponsored by MTN.
You used to tell me that I don't make you happy. All that time you would be complaining. But baby, how come you never call me? But now with MTN, I have a daily voice bundle. I'll call you every day. Yeah, yo, baby, don't dolo. MTN voice bundle. Yeah, yo, baby, don't dolo. MTN voice bundle. Yeah, yo, baby, don't dolo.
MTN voice bundle neza bei dondoro okutera network zona tunga dakika 25 arshiringi 10 zonka nyigasta emwe not star ibiri emwe hash otoraneho daily bundle ninga kozesa my MTN app ogambe aha bei dondoro aha kuba kuturi kugamba hamwe twine kizibira MTN enkora n'obushosholeke nibikuratirwa MTN nerebera ekitongole kya Uganda Communications Commission. Abantu nyina bakibale Kagadi Kakumiro na hadi hona mutabaruke habwokuba tyansika ruguza egabude obone baletere mibazi yona eyabuzireyira ikara nogya Kampala manya Kenya manya Dubai nogitoza hati nurekeraho genda mu batyansika ruguza yona emibaze roho okukebera omubiri gwono kamanya na kyorwaire byona byabusa iwe kwenda kukebera computer kwigula ebinywa kandi inyo bakasitoma babo abakuru inyo bakubahereza special care bakusubuza green tea habeya y'omusubuzi okuterwa mutwe kuterwa mutima ekiriro liro mubiri kuruma no kuzimba ebigeri ulcers hernia sukari pressure kusanyarara omusujja ogutakira kurumwa mugongo kuruma munda amani geksaija na gekazi toine iwo karwara amaino habokwa nibo bonka bakuletera mbazi gwa amaino ogubakweta high quality toothpaste bakusemereza buhereza haihi na iwe buli kya baraza babahunya marunda town council hasanyuka bar and lodge ekandi kuruga kya kabiri kya kasatu kya kana kya katanu kya mukaga hamuna kya sande babakaruguza ha office zabwe enkuru ha muhanda gwa kikada waruga ha stand big bank hakona house ne kyapa kibahoja kwa no kirora genda nakasenti ko gule mibazi niko bakwijanja bokire abukumanya bikiraho baza nabo ha 078 mukaga 13 04 00 na 0740 kenda na 5 10 23 Yanshi together we share
For how Chinese bantu baingi muno ohulira kyansimba hano nkwata ha mugongo ekifuba